Right, morning everyone. Right, this is day one of the embryo place over in Belgium, Lily Pool. I'll spin it round for you to have a butcher's. Right, as you see, it's got a 6-acre little lake. That's actually a stunning little place. First night we flicked some rods out, but here is, you can see, so many birds on here. Ooh, it's unreal. We've been cooted to death all night. Yeah, so we'll have to see if we can negate these somehow. But we've got Tony in one side, one of the team members. We've got Mark from AQUALILIUM just up in the next swim, and Brian from Carp as well up there. So yeah, so this is day one of the week. Oh, out of focus, there we go. But as you can see, the birds are horrific. Oh, we've counted, there's probably somewhere in the region of 70 coots on here, which in 6 acres is mental. We didn't put any bait out last night, just a little handful of crumb, and they've been diving. I reckon I reckon most of the time we're just fishing with a bit of braid at the minute because they've been taking everything. So yeah, we'll see how we get on today, but fingers crossed for the week. Day 1 out of 7, so yeah. Absolutely everywhere. Here he comes after a bit of baiting. He's got his carrot jacket on, fighting off some coots. Don't mean to jinx it, but they seem to have calmed down a little bit now, didn't they?
So,
oh, coots, there's not, if you look out there, there's not too many, is there now? They'll come out of the woodwork now you put a bucket in, son. That nut sauce will get them going mental. Well, it's day 2, nothing to report so far. I say nothing. We've all been cooted to death. There's got to be something in the region of 60 to 70 coots on here. It's a bit, everyone's a bit dejected. So it's a hard one at the minute. We're trying to fish deeper water during the day because it's manic. Even in 10, 11 foot, they're diving down. Anything with any sort of colour is just attracting them. A lot of the water's down in. So shallows are even unfishable. What should be like 6 or 7 foot is now 5s, which is reachable by coots. We're having them down into 10, 11 foot. It's just hard going at the minute. Nothing's at the bank. We've seen a few fish out in the boat. Mark's had a few fish out in the boat rolling. So we're just going to see how we do. It's early in the week, but yeah, it's hard going at the minute. So hopefully as the week goes on we might be able to pick a few out, but as it stands at the minute it's bird food to say the least, but fingers crossed. Thieving little buggers.
Clap a bit.
What can you do? Fishing in the deepest water we can. It's tough to fish the deep water during the day and the shallows at night. That's some of the deepest part of the lake. That's just a small percentage. There's about 70 of them on here. There, we could pan around there. Oh, Mark's being done up as well. what the coots pick up, the seagulls are fighting for. Absolute carnage. Right, that's us jumped in the van.
Okay, mate.
Mark and Brian in the one next door. We're fed up with getting cooted, so we're going to go to a tackle shop, see if we can pick up some bits and bobs, and maybe have a little walk around the canal. Being as there's loads of big commons about, so we're going to have a little butcher's, maybe go on a little adventure. We've got 5 nights, so maybe do one more night, and then yeah, maybe go on a little adventure. So,
how does that feel?
Let's get going. Right, the old canals were a bit of a bust. We went down there, had a good look round, but without knowing any knowledge and knowing where to go, it was pretty much pissing in the wind, weren't we? So Tone's made a bit of a phone call to Pascal at Domaine de Goncourt, and we've managed to get 4 nights down there on one of the premier lakes. So we're going to take a little trundle down there. It's about a 4-hour drive, so let's get going. There we go. Don't know what she weighs yet, but she's an absolute chunk.
Proper unit.
Proper unit. 180 miles drived from one water to another to try and get a bite. And now look at that.
Double take as well.
Double take. Well, let's see what the whole girl weighs. Right, here we are, Tony. First chunk of the day.
Double take.
Double take. The tail on it. That's got a serious break. Right, morning people. Got a little one in the sack, which as I say, I'm pretty fucking happy about. We're just literally, it's just about the sunrise, so we're not supposed to sack for too long. We've just put the rods back out. Tony's done a brew. Yeah, good times. Had it on a snowman, the new crab wafters with an Agent Orange topper, which seemed to have done the do. But yeah, it's looking good. We are £28 4 ounce. I'm not really one for the ornamentals, but this ghost is an absolute stunner.
Mega fish, mate.
Yeah, run me a merry dance. Went all over the place, but yeah, absolute beauty. Right, let's get it back and have a crack. Well, it's amazing what a change of venue can do for the morale. It's an absolute lump of water as well. There's a lot of fish boshing out right round into that corner, into the bay, all along the back there. So I'm fishing the bay here. Tony's fishing to the island, out into open water. I don't think you see Brian and Quinny are on the spit. I think that's Brian said there, having a little butcher's. There's a lot to go at. The stock in here is amazing as well. So Pascal has really sorted us out. This is normally a lot of money to fish here, but Tony's been here a couple of times before. Phoned her up and she's really dug us out of a hole. Not you know, not digging out embryo or anything like that, but when you've got a lake that's 6 acres, and I'd say 85% of it is 4 foot deep and less. There's a big percentage of it was a lot less. When you've got 70 coots on there, it's just, I don't know how people are fishing it. We was told to go in a deeper water during the day, which is, you know, it's an obvious solution, but then you're having to fish 2 spots. You're getting absolutely back. We had coots going down into 12 foot of water. Absolutely mental. So we're literally fishing under our rod tips in the deepest water, and you could see full well that the fish right up into the margins in unfishable, you know, territory. But never mind. Big change of scenery. Oh, look at that. It just looks carpy as hell. Looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, so a big change of venue. And to go on a bit of an expedition to find a tackle shop, because none of us brought any landing nets, because they're all supplied at Embryo or Carparena. We just sadly picked the wrong lake, really. You know, obviously the other ones, the more clover and that, a lot deeper, a lot less bird life. We was on the what we started to call the bird sanctuary, which was starting to really break us. Morale's high, you know, yeah, morale's high, and in Tone, bivvied up together. He's about to go around and get the lifeboat and go out in the boat and have a bit of an explore. What's a lifeboat? Life jacket, sorry. Have a bit of an, and then yeah, bring on the lunkers. There's Tony out on the boat baiting his pole. A bit of chop on the water, so he's having to fight it a little bit. He's putting plenty of bait out, ringing the dinner bell, I think. There's so many fish in there, I think you got to feed him a bit.
There we go, look at that. Captain Fantastic with Betty in the background.
Def, we got to have Betty in the background.
Betty's in the background, bruv, she's there.
Is she?
She's there. I don't know, smiling her. Where are you?
It's just a relief, isn't it?
It is, mate, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, I'll let you know when I have one.
Yeah, when the trip ain't really gone that right.
That's it, yeah.
You know?
He's a stunner as well, mate. It's a pucker
Yeah,
fish.
it's a banger, isn't it?
It's a banger, mate. Proper banger.
Right, just going to sign off. We get a few stills. And
We'll see you with the next whacker.
yeah, definitely. That's great.
Well, if you can just make out, people, that is Mark doing Brian's pictures. So we don't know what he's had yet, but everyone's off the mark after the move. Doesn't look massive, but it's definitely a decent kipper. Get in there, Brian.
Right, so that is it. We're all off the mark. Nice common, mid 20-ish. Been fishing long?
No, never.
Don't want to be held. Right, there you go.
So if you can make out there, people, but that's Brian hooped into another fish. He had one earlier on. bit blurry, I'll pull out a little bit. Go on, Brian. I'm just going to take a little drive around while Brian's playing it. I thought, why not? Just got the rods out, Tone's waiting with ours, so pop round and see how he's doing. It's an absolute stunning lake, this. Do a bit of off-roading here. Let's see how he's doing. Well done, mate.
Get it. But I'd have sworn it was much bigger than that.
They fight so well in here, don't they?
Unreal, aren't they?
See the mouth on there.
I know, it's huge, isn't it?
It's a kipper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fight unreal in here, don't they?
Still a kipper, mate.
Hey, Dave. He's on one table, don't he?
Here goes Brian.
Grand fromage.
How doing it, mate? Eh?
Yeah.
First proper one.
Good.
Fucking lovely on. Little chunk. Got a mouth on it. That is absolutely stunning. What a picture to be sat at, having a beer. Tom's just changed his batteries. Got a bit of chicken on the old burner. Bry's just had a fish. Look at that. Bring on the big girls. Right, bit of an uneventful night last night. Must have been one of the most beautiful nights I've ever seen though. The sky was amazing. After what, it's been a bit of a challenging week. Have a couple of bevies and chill under that pink sky. It was a special moment, to be fair. The lake went like a mill pond, still is. There's not a ripple on it, not a ripple. We had a few lunk out, but I think the angling pressure around this side's probably pushed them around the back of the island a little bit. But there's enough fish in here to still be plenty about. We haven't got much of an option to move because there is anglers round the back, and as you know, we've had to go and buy nets because of the situation at Embryo. So we're fishing in pairs, so that's kind of put the dampener on moving as well. But got a brew on. We'll see how things go. Full moon tonight, so we've got our fingers crossed for the big common action, as they say. But yeah, let's see what today brings. We go down the old supermarket and get some supplies. Yeah, 2 nights left, so still plenty of time. Alright, once again flying around the side of the lake because Brian's got a kipper in the net, so let's have a little butcher to what he's got. See how he's doing. I'll see a little bit of celebrating going on, so it could be a nice one.
here. It is it's going to be a angry fish. Is it angry fish? That's a lovely job.
Have a drink.
Right. Oh, that's it.
Jimmy.
That's it. Beat him up.
Thank you.
You want your shades on?
When they're on at me.
Right, lift the back up.
Oh, mate. So it's 47.
47.2.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, she's a unit.
Kipper, innit?
Yeah. Proper unit.
Come here. She don't like the English pig.
No.
Right.
47.2 on the caviar and cranberry, top with an Agent Orange.
There we go. Brian's had 40, what was it, 47 his first one?
47.
47 and then a 43 and a half, so he's literally just put it back. We've just had a massive great curry. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I did a delivery service for the other lads, so bon appetit. But hopefully there's some big ones coming out now. We're just gonna tuck into a couple of rums. Warm the cockles. There's Tone redoing his rods with the old bait boat.
Hopefully, he'll bring in the banger.
that's the plan. It's not a ripple on the water tonight. Not you can see nothing, but got two over towards the island. One out in the centre. Don't know if you can see this marker, just glowing up. And then one out in open water. You can see the old. You can't see it on there, but a full moon tonight, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Brian's had a couple of bangers. Biggest of 47. And this lake, there's a damn sight more bigger than that, so gotta be in it to win it. Well, cooking up a bit of sausage and bacon this morning. Tony's moved swim. He's gone down into just in the bay there. He's got to take his bivvy and that, but there's been a lot of boshing out around that corner, so he's gone round into that swim. So Brian had a couple yesterday. Very quiet, really. We're gonna have a little butchers and see what tonight brings. Last night now, but it's been a good week, really, all in all. After a bit of a terrible start, but see if we can finish it in style. Right, that's us all packed up. Back to good old Blighty. Bit of a switch around from the first venue, but glad we come here, and it was so nice we've booked it again for this time next year. So every cloud has a silver lining, as they say. We're going to go back to the supermarket, get some goodies for the missus and the nippers, and yeah, on to the next one.
Save me from all I've done. Please don't blame me for all my thoughts, 'cause everything we can see is just a joke, nothing more. Everything we call it